and this is a very good question about healing, right? People ask, well, how do I know when I'm healed? It's not about how you feel. George specifically, it's not about how you feel. That's quite irrelevant in this sort of scenario. If you're struggling to perform a squat or a hip hinge with 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 kilos, I would argue you have no business going back to rugby. I would suggest, because it's the kind of framework I use when I talk to those of you that do martial arts or stuff like me, like jiu-jitsu, for example, that you use at the very least that you can squat or hip hinge your body weight. Because there's every chance that that prop is going to jump on your back while you're running through or whatever it may be, and your spine is going to have to bear the load of what, 150 kilos, maybe 120, maybe 110, and it's just boom on your back, plus all of the impact. So ask yourself seriously, if you can condition yourself back up to that level, which is perfectly reasonable, you can steadily introduce rugby back again, and you might start to introduce some, off-season training, and steadily get back into it with some drills and that kind of stuff. If you do the rehab, you can get back into a lot of these things. But too often people will go on how they feel, and they're not conditioned. They can't squat 50 kilos, yet you're thinking of going back on a rugby field. You've got an injured back. You need to build back up the resilience to protect that area and acknowledge that it is going to go through a healing process over an extended period of time. You do that effectively, you're going to have a nice smooth transition back to doing many of the things that you want to do.